Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore in the western shore of Michigan, on Lake Michigan. Gonna do the famous dune climb, which is behind me. Climb up that, get a lake view, and then continue on to the actual shore. Should be about a 7-mile loop with, I guess, some climbing over the dunes. It's not very easy in the soft sand. Everyone's barefoot. Pretty cool environment up here. I'm guessing up there you can see Lake Michigan, but we'll see. Decided to join everyone and go barefoot. I don't know if it's actually any easier, but when else am I going to get the opportunity to do barefoot hiking? It's only like 76 here, which isn't really bad considering it's midday in mid-July, but it still feels kind of uncomfortable. Guess I haven't hiked in a while, so I'm not really used to hiking in warmer temps. It's pretty difficult, the soft sand. Definitely don't think barefoot's easier. Guess people like to walk without their shoes on. See if the view's up here. Someone saying it's quite a ways to the lake view. Walking barefoot is not so bad when it's not uphill. Feeling quite warm here. Maybe because it's so exposed versus being in the forest for everything else. But definitely an interesting environment. Don't really get to see. Top of this hill, continuing on. Interesting dune hills landscape. Pretty steep descent. It'd be so hard to, I guess running downhill's fun, but it'd be really hard to run up. Guess that's probably the highest point. Coming down from that. Ow. Made it to Lake Michigan. That's a hard walk with all the sand. I think like 1.5 miles, I want to say. pretty cool. Lake Michigan. Even bluer here. Really pretty here. Michigan. Bunch of big slippery rocks I couldn't see. That was a lot more awkward than I thought it was gonna be. Water is like the perfect temperature. It's cool, but it's not like really cold. Getting back to the dunes and people. Kind of been just walking along the shore off trail. Climbing up this thing. Finally going away from the lake, then gonna head in that way. Pretty incredible view right here. I mean, it was really nice walking along the shore, but you add like 100 feet vantage point. It's really great. The dune climb that was more popular, it didn't have that. This is definitely the better spot. I'm not sure what it's called. You can see it goes from the light blue turquoise to really dark blue, and then I think there's an island back there which you can access via ferry or something. Pretty great right here. Incredible vantage point right here. This is like a 10 out of 10 view. It's really, really fantastic vista. Another pretty sweet vista. Finally some trees. I think I'm almost done with this part, and then I think finishing up on a road or bike path. got dunes in the woods. Interesting. That's strange. I wonder if they just drop the sand here. I'm gonna end the video there. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. I think it'll be a 7-mile loop, but it's 3 miles back on a bike path, so that should be unremarkable. Hopefully I can walk that pretty quickly. Awesome place. Was kind of underwhelmed by the dune climb trail at first. Just a lot of slogging through the sand without much views, but pretty cool flat walking along the shore of Lake Michigan. Beautiful lake. And then those last few vantage points were like a next level of scenery though, and that was awesome. Definitely worth the visit.